Okay, well, hello. My name is Lisa Bradley, and I am so excited because today is May the 1st, and it is Miracle Making May in Mary Kay. So I cannot wait to share with you how we're going to launch into the last 6 months of the seminar year. We are going to supercharge to seminar. So I want you to get excited because it is May and June, and we are just a couple of months away from the end of the seminar year. So guys, guess what? It's time to maximize our momentum with all of the selling and the team building programs that Mary Kay has for us and that we have for our unit. So I just want to say, you are at the right place at the right time. And our legacy mission statement is we are business owners who enrich lives. We are emotionally healthy, spiritually strong, and financially secure. We live on purpose, give others hope, and make a difference in every life that we touch. We are bold, courageous, and we live out our dreams. So guess what? Now is the time. And we have 2 months left of the seminar year. So you could be going, oh my gosh, Lisa, I am so on track with where I want to be, and we're going to celebrate you. Or you could be in the other camp and you could say, oh my gosh, I am not on track and I don't know what to do. Where am I going? And so I really just want to take this few moments to give you hope of and have you think a new thought, because here is what I do know. You, my friend, are whole, perfect, and complete. You are victorious. You are the Lord's masterpiece. You are capable. You are strong, and you get the choice. Are you willing? Are you willing to step out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to do something new? Are you willing to create the last 60 days of this seminar year to be the most monumentous, exciting, invigorating 60 days in your Mary Kay history? So let's talk about where we are. So first, I want to say thank you to everybody who ordered and who sold product and shared this opportunity in the month of April. We had a great April, and we had a win. And once I get all the numbers in, I'm going to be celebrating you. But this is about how do you take your business to the next level? Okay. So here is what I want you to know, that you get to show up as a winner. You get to be the one who chooses that you will not give up. Because if you're in the camp, and I will tell you, I personally am not where I want to be in my Mary Kay business. But before I go into that, I also want to share with you how grateful I am to have this Mary Kay opportunity that Mary Kay has afforded me, that I have worked this business and built a strong customer base and built a strong business, so that when I have had life happen, that my business has been able to take care of me. And so I just want the same for you. And I will, one of my, I believe my call to be as your leader is to be a mentor and to be the bridge, right, to help you build a strong, solid, sustainable, profitable business. I am so happy and so grateful that I have built my business for the past 26 years, because you know what? This last month in April, this is where God is so amazing and so great, because I was gone out of my office over half the month with family responsibilities with my children, my grandchildren, my dad, his chemo, his radiation. And so I just want you to know that you can have that too, that Mary Kay Ash created this company 60 years ago to give women and also men an open-ended, unlimited opportunity for advancement, for recognition, to praise people to success, and that we get to follow the golden rule, and that we get to take God as our business partner. And so in today's little chat, we're going to talk about how do we use the 6 inches between our head, and that you have a choice to be a victor or a victim. Cindy Williams always said that we had 2 V's. We could be a victor or we could be a victim. And so I just want you to think that, you know what, you are a winner. So we're going to think like a winner, and we've got the skills in Mary Kay, right? So we get to book, we get to coach, we get to work full circle parties, we learn to work the numbers, and all of that is a skill based. And we've got training that is on our boards that it will take you through those skills. But today we're going to talk a little bit about emotional management and visionary thinking. So first, I want you to know that I pray that you will be grateful for what you have with your Mary Kay business, that you will be grateful for the sisterhood. You will be grateful for the big thinking, that you will be grateful that you are part of a company that is about elevating and building people's self-esteem, and that we have a synergy, that we have this connectedness, and that we have something that most of the world does not have, and that we have each other. And so the first enemy to not having a winning mindset is comparison. So, I am doing and I'm reading a couple of books. I'm going to be sharing some clips because I think that, number one, readers are leaders, but I also think that there's some amazing podcasts. So if you're not a super big reader, well, then you can listen to amazing podcasts. One of the podcasts I'm listening to right now, one is by Lewis Howes and the other is by Ed Milet. And I think that when we can think a new thought and we can study how other people are victorious in their life. And so first, we never want to compare ourselves with others. Second, success is an inside game. It is the 6 inches between our head, and we have a choice. How do we want to show up? And so I want you to know that you could be like me, not exactly on target for where I want to be. And you could just go, oh, you know what? I'm not on target. I'm just going to give up and give in for the next 2 months. No. We are not going to do that. Why? Because then when July 1st hits, you will not have momentum. So we are going to learn the art of pivot, and we are going to reset and regroup. And so I'm going to give you some ideas of where we're going. So first, we set our seminar goal for seminar of 2023 to finish our unit club. Okay. That is $300,000 unit club. But you know what? Right now we're a little far away, and I don't know if it's totally realistic or totally logical. And so I want you to have a win. I want us collectively to have a win. I want us to be able to celebrate. So it's not that we're changing the goal, we're just changing the timeline. And so we're going to reset and we're going to pivot, and we're going to have a new 60-day goal, a 60-day goal. So one of the goals that we have is, in our business, our whole focus is to party and to pass it on. So Mary Kay Corporate has challenged us globally to add 600,000 beauty consultants worldwide between January and June 30th. So you know what? We can stand behind our company and we can celebrate for our 60th anniversary. And so our new Pass It On goal is that we will cross the finish line on June the 30th with 85 active consultants. Right now we're at 63. So that means we have a growth goal in the next 60 days to add or reactivate 22 consultants, 22. And you know what? We can do it because you know what? Together we are better. And we've got some fun challenges to take us across that finish line. And so that's going to be our Pass It On goal, to achieve 85 active by June 30th. And then our new party goal is to have full circle faces, because you know what? Faces takes you places. So I personally am going to lead the way to have 60 faces in the next 60 days. And so you're going to get to choose your own goal. Do you want to do 60 faces in the next 60 days? Do you want to have 40 faces in 60 days? Do you want to have 30 faces in 60 days? You know what? You get to choose your goal. So we're going to run, we're going to work, we're going to share, we're going to stretch, we're going to reach our goal. And you know what? And then we're going to get to celebrate as we cross that finish line on June 30th and set ourselves up for success for July 1st. Oh my gosh, it is going to be so stinking exciting. And that on July 1st, guess what? That goalpost, that we moved back, guess what? We're going to move it forward again. And that time we're going to have momentum. And guess what? You're going to have success and you're going to have a win, and a win feels great. And you know what? When you win, winning becomes a habit. And the more you win is the more you keep on winning. So a couple of things, let me pull this up and just kind of share with you where we are. So let me see about sharing my screen. And I am, going to give you a couple of ideas. I'm not going to go through the whole promotion email. I'm not going to go through the whole what's happening email. I'm going to point out a couple of highlights, and then I'm going to empower you, because here is what if we empower you, you take ownership. And guess what? When you're empowered, you get to empower other. And so here is the vision. My vision is that through this Mary Kay opportunity, that I will give myself permission to know that I'm great. You will have permission to know that you are great. If we are not our past, we are not our circumstances, and we get to choose to live a victorious life. We get to choose to think great thoughts. We get to choose to have and what was one of the quotes that Mary Kay had said: if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, then you know what? You won't. And so here is what I want you to know, is that it really, truly is it's our mental attitude. Mary Kay Ash also said, it is far better to dare mighty things and to win victorious triumphs, though oftentimes you're going to experience failure, than to rank. Okay, let me repeat that. It's far better to dare mighty things and to win glorious triumphs, though oftentimes you're going to experience failure. But it is better to do that than to rank with those poor people who never enjoy much nor suffer, because they live in the shadow of a life that knows no victory or no defeat. That was by Mary Kay Ash. So you know what? We're going to walk big. We're going to talk big. We're going to do big. But guess what? You might even fall big, but that's okay. One of my mentors one time told me that she told me that my capacity for success was directly proportional to my willingness to fail. So if I was willing to risk big, to fail big, I could win big. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to risk big, to fail big, to do big. All right, so I'm going to pull this up, and then I'm going to share with you some thoughts after I kind of go over what's happening in the Mary Kay world on how to have your attitude and have an attitude reset, right? And some strategies and some ways that you can empower yourself. So let me share my screen. And this is going to be our wholesale contest. So I love that we get new products. Oh my gosh, I just got my box in today. I am so excited. And so I'm going to be doing a virtual product launch on Wednesday night at 7:00 to go over the new product and to be able to share that with you. And then we're going to do that in our Legacy Maker Facebook group. And then you're going to be able to have access to that so you can share it with your customers. And then we're going to actually have an in-person product launch party, and that is going to be on May the 17th. But even before we get to May the 17th, I want you to know that let's see, I hope this is working. Let me see if I do this, if this is a little bit better. Hopefully, maybe that will be. we have a wow night. Oh my gosh, I'm going to come back to wow night. Wow night is Monday, and that is May the 8th, 1 week from today. And we're going to get to celebrate our achievers from April. And we're going to get to, you're going to get to bring guests. And instead of meeting on Tuesday night, we're going to meet on Monday night. It's going to be epic. Okay. So our wholesale challenge, 300 by the 15th earns one new summer product. 600 by the 15th earns $10 cash for seminar or one summer product. And then when you have a Princess Court of Sales month, which is 800 wholesale, at 600, you're going to earn your golden rolls. Oh my gosh, it is a jewelry pouch that is absolutely so gorgeous. I cannot wait to show it to you. So it's down a little bit, but it is pink. It's got gold. It's got Mary Kay's signature on it. Oh, it's just absolutely going to be a keepsake forever. So when you are doing your 600 wholesale by the 31st of May, and that is going to be selling $300 a week. So if you were selling $100 a face, that would be putting Mary Kay on 3 faces. If you're selling an average of $50 a face, that would be that could be 6 faces. Or if you're selling a miracle set a week, if you sold 3 miracle sets a week, then at the end of the month, you would have, over $1,200 in retail sales. And if you were selling repair sets, that's only 6 repair sets. So it is so stinking doable. But when you do 800 a Princess Court of Sales month, then you could either get 2 summer products for $20 for seminar, plus your golden rules. $1,000 is $30 seminar cash and 3 summer products, and 1,600 wholesale is or more is a $50 seminar cash or 5 seminar products. And then we have our book 5 by the 5th, book 5 by the 10th, book 10 by the book 5 or 10, book 10 by the 5th. And so now is the time to get ourselves on that date book. And I'm going to give you some great opportunities for you to be able to do that as well. And then we have Mary Kay launched, oh my gosh, Share the Heart. Sharing the Dream Challenge. So in order to earn your Share the Heart and get these 3 beautiful, oh my gosh, charming gold stretch beaded bracelets with a pink Mary Kay signature heart, you will earn your golden rules travel jewelry pouch with the 600 wholesale in May. Plus, you'll develop 2 Great Start qualified team members, and your team members in March or April can count along with your new team members for May. So, in order to help to get you to and to be able to support that, we have a starter kit promotion going on for our unit in the month of May. And that is your new team member could start with a $30 e-start, or instead of the $130 kit, which is a $550 value, they can get that for only $99. Oh, and then the starter kit options are through May 31st. And then our business assortment is through June the 30th. All right. And then there's a flyer. And then we have our Pass It On. Our goal is to have 40 unit shares for the month of May, Miracle Making May. And so every time you share with 3 people, and if you do your own and I'm going to give you some opportunities and different sharing ways to do that, then you are going to, for every 3, you're going to either, if you have not already earned your pearls, you can earn your pearls of sharing or a prize from the Mary Kay prize closet. And so that is our goal for 40 shares. And we've got the beautiful B, a rose gold and B earrings for 3 shares with the pearls, and the bracelet is 3. And for 3 more shares, or a new team member is your 3 more shares is going to be your pearl necklace. And then we have our 6 most important things consultant game board. So be sure when you get this, click this link right here, print this out and go back and fill this out, because you're going to be able to earn seminar cash and seminar rebates or Amazon gift cards for your for your meetings. So even if you missed April, when you attend 4 success meetings in May, you get a square. When you submit your weekly tracking sheets for 4 weeks in May, you get your square. When you do the same thing in June, you get a square. When you do 5 shares, you get a square. And so you can do these cumulative. When you do your faces, you get a square. Golden Rules Jewelry, you get a square. Great Start Qualified, being a star. So, and then when you develop 3 Great Start Qualified team members before June 30th, and you are either a star consultant third quarter or fourth quarter, it doesn't matter. If you miss the third one, you've got to do it in the fourth, and that's by June 15th, and you can definitely get that done. You've got your game board. All right, and here's Mary Kay's gorgeous commemorative scarf. And then when you have five Great Start team members, you're going to have seminar onstage recognition and the brand new red jacket. This is a fun little activity square you can do. Print this out and put this on your refrigerator, take it with you, and just have fun as far as, contacting your May birthdays and offering a special. Boom, you've got one. Have $100 day. Boom, you've got one. Post a unit social media groups and a comment on post in our unit social media group, and then comment at least 3 times. And then here's the fabulous, oh my gosh, Golden Rules travel jewelry pouch. It is got Mary Kay's iconic signature on it. It is going to be just a keepsake. And then Tori Borchers, whoop, 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 is on target for the year-long consistency. And this is our big promotion. I'm so excited. Remember, we're partying and pass it on. So we're growing. And so when we end up with 85 active unit members for the by June 30th, then guess what? I'm going to give away Kate Spade purse. So for everybody who is an active consultant is going to go into the drawing. How fun is that? And so we are right now, we're at 63 active. And so everybody gets to play a part in this challenge. And then we've got seminar. Okay, so let's just go over the first 8 consultants, first unit members who register. You're going to get this exclusive 60th anniversary swag bag. Our unit goal is 8 attending seminar. Who's going to register this week and attend with me? And then we've got a seminar savings plan. So you can print this out and you have a track to run on for this month. All right, so let me see. Let me come back over here and see where I am. Okay, so let me go over one thing really quickly, and then I'm going to give you some thoughts on, oh, I lost my place. Give me a minute. Okay. All right, let me share my screen one more time. So a couple of things just to give you a little inkling. Okay, just an inkling of what's coming down the pipe. Let's see, where is it? Hold on, let me try this one more time. Okay, share my screen. Okay, so just so you know, we did we did a special sharing for the month of March, with the Shamrocks. I think it was March. Anyways, maybe it was March. So right here, what is this Mary Kay thing? So we're gonna have a special peek into pink on the $1 Million Message on the 8th to the 12th. So I'm going to be sending this out. Just know that it's coming. All right. So that's super exciting. We've got that opportunity. We're going to do a Mary Kay Q&A on Monday. I'll pull that up for you. I believe that is going to be on the 22nd. I will do that. And then we've got some fun events. So let me just share with you this really, really quickly, and I'm going to put this in a link. If you use the link, if something is updated, then it will be updated for you. So there were a few things that are added from yesterday. So just so you know, right here is our calendar. Be sure to check it out. We do have our Mary Kay Q&A on the 22nd at 7 p.m. One of the things that I want you to change that I want to note is that we've got our new consultant check-in 6 to 6:45 before our meeting on Tuesdays. So that way, if you're a new beauty consultant, you can reserve Tuesday nights as your education and training night, and you can, let's see, and then you've got another night to either be with your family or you could use as a working night. So just know that when you're a Golden Girl, those who completed being a Golden Girl, a new consultant, or you sponsored a new consultant, you'll be invited to our Golden Girls Zoom on the 6th. But coming up is Teachers Day. Teachers Day is always the first Tuesday of May. So that is tomorrow, May the 2nd. So if you know teachers, you want to definitely be able to honor the teachers. And then Teachers Week is May the 7th through the 13th, and Nurses Week is May 6th to the 12th. And so I'll show you where to go on boards, but there is a lot of information that you can use, and as well as in our Legacy Maker Facebook group for Teachers and Nurses Week. So if you did not, you could reach out if your kids, if you've got kids in school, but if you are looking at working this a little more strategically, you've got to be able to reach out to be able to sell teachers gifts and nurses gifts for this whole coming week. Is a great week to do that. We have Mother's Day on May the 14th. We have graduations in May. We have weddings in June. We have Father's Day in June. So there is a squillion, and then we have Mary Kay Ash's birthday. So we're going to be having a fun challenge for that, excuse me. And I would just want you to know that we have our Pink Power Day, and that's on the third Saturday of the month, where we have the big room and we can do 4 parties of 6, and it's just going to be a day of celebration. And then our Ruby seminar, of course, is August the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. If you're a new consultant, your registration is $225. If you are an existing consultant, your registration is $250. You're going to have an amazing. So here's our summer product launch this Wednesday, the 3rd at 7 o'clock. College and Cash. We have our Well Night. Okay, so you are going to want to register yourself. It's only $3. Mary Kay Professional, a skirt, dress, no pants. This is the address is going to be. It's hosted by some of my sister sales directors, Senior Sales Director Valerie Lucille Polk and Senior Sales Director Terrence Sneed and Sales Director Tina Tate. So we are going to do a donation of $3 per consultant for a nonprofit, Unshaken Women, so we can give back to the community. This training is going to be rock your world. Asking for what you want, giving people an opportunity to say yes or no. What do we do in this business? We ask for a booking. We ask for the close. We ask for the sale. You ask your family to go on vacation. So it's all about asking, and it will take you into everything. Weekly events. Our Tuesday Lunch and Learn is Tuesdays from 12 to 12:50. Our new consultant check-in, our Tuesday night together. Then this tomorrow is going to be our kickoff. So we are back in person. I could not be more excited. 7 o'clock. It's first meeting of the month. So you want to RSVP. I'll have dinner provided, and we are going to set our month up for success. We've got a booking blitz, and then we've got our summer launch party on the 16th, bingo bash, and then we have tip Thursdays and our pink into pink. All right, so let me give you some ideas on how to wrap it up and how to think a big thought. So I want you to know that the very first thing that we want to think about is you want to take control, and it's all in your thinking. So we also want to work strategically. So our skills in Mary Kay are booking, which is scheduling the appointments, coaching, which is holding those appointments, selling and sharing, and those are the skills, and those are what we're going to do. But you could be as proficient as possible. You could just know how to rock out those skills. Hold on, let me see if I can tell her I can call her back. Let's see. You could be as proficient on those skills, but once again, if you have the mentality that you have doubts and you don't think you can, you will not. So it really all comes back to the Proverbs 23:7 says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So I want you to think of how can you create your best life? I want you to close your eyes. I want you to spend time with the Lord. I want you to get your directions from, I get my daily directions. I believe, I pray for God's wisdom and discernment every single day. My goal is that Christ will be the one who directly impacts and gives me the directions for my day to surrender every day. I want you to think about saying affirmations each morning. And so in taking those scriptures and claiming them. So if you're sitting down for breakfast, to be able to speak life over you. So one of your affirmations could be, I am convinced that nothing can ever separate me from God's love. Death, nor life, nor angels or demons, nothing in all of creation will be able to separate me from the love of God that is revealed in Christ Jesus. So that's based on Romans 8:38 and 8:39. I want you to get scripture. I want you to find some verses that speak to you. And then I want you to put yourself in the middle of them. And then I love that, it says, the Lord my God is with me. He's mighty to save. He takes great delight in me. He will quiet me with his love and he will rejoice with me over singing. And then the Corinthians 10:4 and 5 has said, God is bringing down negative strongholds against everything that exalts itself up against the knowledge of God. Instead, I am bringing every thought captive into the obedience of Christ. So you know what? As I'm changing my thinking, I'm changing my thinking on what God says. So for me, I know that sometimes we have something happened in our past and we think a thought, right? Or maybe somebody poo-pooed on our parade, or maybe we gave up on a dream. But you know what? I cannot refute scripture. So my challenge to you is that you are going to, let me see, that you're going, I forgot to pull this out. Oh, poo. I'm going to close with something. Okay. Well, and here's one of my favorite scriptures, right? You can't see it. So it says, trust in the Lord, Lisa, with all your heart, and lean not on my own understanding. In all my ways, I will acknowledge him, and God will direct my path and make my path straight. So guess what? That's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. So I know that I can stand on his promises. So my goal is that we would be an army of women, that we would be a catalyst, that we would be the force that would come together, that we would be united, that we would be able to serve humanity. And you know what? As you change your thinking, as I change my thinking, guess what? You give your children, you give your spouse, you give your parents, you give your family the permission to change their thinking. As you break strongholds in your life, guess what? You give other people permission to break strongholds in your life. And guess what? After that goes to your family, then it's going to go to your church. It's going to go to your community. It's going to go to your Mary Kay sisters and your team members. It's going to go to your customers. So you know what? You, my friend, were called for just a time as this. And so together we are better. Together, iron sharpens iron. Together, we get to build women. We get to enrich lives and we get to change. And as you change and as I change, one person at a time, just think, if you helped make a difference in one person's life a day, and you took your Mary Kay as your ministry and you made that your goal, do you know in the next year you would have changed 365 lives you could have positively impacted? And if those people impacted 365 lives, then it's an exponential. And then we really become the Lord's hands and feet. So you know what? My vision is that we will grow and share the love of Jesus, that we will make a difference in the world, that we will become stronger, that we will become more confident, that we will become more faith-filled women, and that we will have a synergy that is just unbelievable in our Mary Kay community. And one last thing I'm going to leave you with. This is our 60th anniversary, and I am going to invite you to grab Mary Kay's autobiography. And every week at our weekly gathering together, our Tuesday night together, our TNT, and then our lunch and learn, we're going to go over the Mary Kay autobiography. And we can do a chapter at a time, but I want you to know the heart of Mary Kay Ash, the woman. I want you to know the heart of our company. We are 60 years strong, and we are going to celebrate at Seminar. It's going to be a party like none other. We are going to celebrate our past 60 years, but we're going to live in the moment, and then we're going to create the next 60 years. So I just want you to know how proud I am to be your business coach. I am so proud I am to be your sister in Christ, and to be your leader, your friend, your sales director. And I just could not be more joy-filled. So you know what? You get your choice. Where today's May 1st, we have 60 days left. How are you going to create your 60 days? So my prayer is that you will not put your thumb in your mouth and say, you know what, game over. This year isn't where I want it to be. Instead, go, you know what? I'm going to dream big. I'm going to dream big dreams. I'm going to work, and I'm going to put the effort behind those dreams, and I'm going to make my dreams a reality. So you know what? You can do it. I believe in you. Let's do this together. Have a fabulous miracle making May.